everyone, welcome to the True Mind Tarot channel. My name is Juhi and I will be doing a love reading for the air signs today. I feel I'm really tapped into your energy. Maybe it's something to do with the coffee I had, but I just feel a lot of air element, a lot of cerebral energy. So yeah, I didn't intend to do this reading today, but since I'm already tapped in, it feels like, yeah, maybe this is the time to do so. I will start with Aquarius. You can look for the timestamps for your zodiac sign, or if you're a cross watcher, if you don't want to go through all the different signs. I'm already throwing around some cards. So it's a collective reading, so take it as it resonates. Thinking about making a little video about how to take it as it resonates. Just saying it will be coming up. I don't know when. Okay, I'm starting with using the same decks for all the elements. And I'm starting with 9 cards of the Gilded Tarot. Okay, wow, past energy is really coming out. These 3, I'm going to turn them around right away. The World, 8 of Swords, and 4 of Cups in reverse. And Justice in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords. The Hanging Man in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups. I feel a lot of, there is a lot of mental energy, and I also feel there is a lot of potential, but somehow you are not able to get to it. Let's see, I want to pick up a oracle card. Let's see what the overall energy is for you for the month of July. Aquarius, what is your energy in regards to love for the month of July? Death energy. And death energy doesn't necessarily have to mean that you or somebody you know is dying. As it says here, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So that can be any kind of lessons, any kind of relationships, endings, are an indication of something new coming in. Okay, let's see what is on the bottom of the deck for the underlying energy for you. I think it's like this, because I turn it around like this, so it's up like this. No, we have 10 of Wands right up, so it may feel like you are carrying a lot of responsibilities. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. In your past relationship, it looks like, in your recent past, I mean, it looks like you were in a space where you were feeling on top of the world, very in control, very much in your own power. And perhaps the person that you're dealing with so you have this energy with the world, and the person you're dealing with, or it may be the other way around, but I read this card as your energy. Just take it as it resonates. And your person has the 4 of Cups in reverse. So either this person is ready to take something that is being offered to him or to her, and letting go is ready, like the time of consideration is past, and it's ready to take this cup. Yeah, almost like you have been trying to offer something, and this person was just like, I don't know, I'm not sure. And then for the card that shows the dynamic between the two of you in the recent past is a lot of mental energy, and I feel that has something to do with that cup. Possibly you have been offering this person some sort of a gesture, and this person hasn't been able to see clearly. You can see this person has been blinded, and this person cannot see clearly. That is due to all these swords around her. I'm saying her because this is a lady person here. And swords are really, that is our karmic patterning, that is like our conditioning and possibly child wounding and nervous system, how it is trained to respond to certain kind of situations. Yeah, so I feel like this energy is more with your person, or if you are this person, then this is your energy. Unable to see clearly what is being offered. It's unable to recognize it perhaps, and this person is kind of still processing what is going on. Also, perhaps if this is your energy, it may be that you may even be a little bit blinded by being in your own energy to, you're feeling great, you're feeling awesome, and perhaps there is a little bit of not understanding why this person is not taking what you're offering. And this has something to do with, this is something you possibly recently came to, and then because you are feeling awesome, it's difficult to imagine that other people are not feeling the same way, like everything is great, and it's kind of limiting too. So you're kind of like possibly blind to see what this person is struggling with. So almost like you're speaking on different levels, communicating, vibrating on different levels. Okay, let's move on to the current energy. Justice in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, and 10 of Swords. This person is going through a huge cycle, and it's painful. And this is the death energy. Absolutely, like maybe it may be feeling like a backstabbing, an ending of all sorts, but there is something new starting. Look at that deer at the background. It's just kind of curiously looking what's going on there. And the swords is also, it's a very mental energy that is perceiving the loss. It's especially like a mindset that is perceiving a loss. Actually, it's something possibly between people. It's not like you're losing your house or your car or your pet or something like that. It is something that you may be attached to with your mind. If you are losing your car, then it is the attachment that you have in your mind space. Then that is your person, and you are in injustice. You're not done right, or possibly you are not doing right by another person. Between you, there seems to be discord. You're not in communion. You're not in a celebrative energy, and I almost feel like this, like soul tribe, possibly harvest. Something is not coming off the ground, and there's something about the perspective of how other people perceive you. I almost feel like shame with this card, that you are unable to be sharing with other people what is going on, or ask for help, possibly because you're possibly trying to hold up some sort of image of how the relationship is going. I feel it's mostly your person who is trying to do so. And it almost feels like it just kind of, this whole situation just drains your energy, and you just don't know what to do about it. You just don't know what the right action is to take. Possibly feeling guilt as well, and also that you are not really able to change the situation, like powerless, I guess. And then I'm sorry, this doesn't. I don't know if this has to be a romantic relationship per se. We do have the Four of Cups, and this cup that doesn't seem to be taken, or it is finally taken. It wasn't taken in the past, but suddenly it is something changed and it is picked up. But it's not really coming together. Not really done right by. Perhaps it is even because of picking up the cup, possibly all sorts of trauma, pain, sadness from the past is coming up for this person, like memories. And perhaps that is kind of like this person is taking it out on you. And it's really making you smaller, like this draining of energy, stepping away out of your power. Like you go from being on top of the world, like in a very imbalanced and like a self-doubt almost. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe this is employer, playing employer relationship. The last one, Ten of Pentacles, is the dynamic for your near future. Your energy is the Hanging Man in reverse, and your person is the Page in reverse. That is that cup, like he's this. I'm saying this person seems to be unwilling, although he picked up the cup that you have offered. Like he's holding it here, right? But it's just like dropping everything that's in that cup is just dropping like this. This person has a chance to learn something new, but is so traumatized by how possibly love has been in his or her life before, that there is some sort of self-sabotaging energy with this. Just kind of like unwillingness to explore it really, and to be open to whatever that cup is holding. And this is what that cup is holding, Ten of Pentacles. This is a very earthly, abundance, happiness, fulfillment, that is grounded, that is real. I think this is what you are offering. And you only have only like on your side, they are all major arcana, and except for the World card, they are both in reverse. So there's some I feel like your light is becoming a little bit smaller because of this dynamic, and that I don't wish your light to become smaller. That's not what's supposed to be there, and you have so much to offer. There's a potential in this relationship, but it's just like the fear, the unwillingness of the other person. It's just not coming off the ground. It's just not. There's no harvest. There's nothing is happening. This person you're dealing with, or perhaps it is you, last time I'm going to say that, is just numbed and in a very stagnant place where there is no forward movement. So if you are in this relationship and you felt great at the beginning, perhaps this is like, it seems like it went very quickly, to something with a lot of potential to something very stagnant, and there's no forward movement. Although the Hangman is in reverse, I think this is universe telling you to stop trying to look at it from the other person's perspective. It is great to be empathetic and compassionate, but don't make that, how do you say that? Because you understand the situation doesn't mean you need to allow the kind of energy the other person is projecting to you or even withholding from you. So instead of hanging on and waiting for the other person to come forward, this person is not coming forward. This person is not going to bring you any of this. That's why it's in reverse. Although you feel the potential of this may cause you, even falling. This may cause you to hang on longer than necessary. So Spirit is telling you, stop waiting and step into your own power again. So it may be that you recently woke up, and that is this energy, and you are excited to move onward and possibly to, that is this. You are carrying all the responsibility in the relationship, and you can. I mean, we're supposed to carry the responsibility for our own happiness, but don't carry the burdens and the work and the happiness of the other person, because this other person is not doing any work and seems to be reluctant in the first place. So I feel like you're only hurting yourself by, I don't want to say it, but it feels like you're hurting yourself and you're making yourself unnecessarily smaller for this person. And it's kind of, it's almost like this potential of the Ten of Pentacles is kind of blinding you from what is really here. And possibly you even have your friends and family telling you like this is not going to work, but you're not quite ready yet to see it clearly and cut that cord. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't see anything changing for that Page of Cups. I think there's some time to clarify. I haven't done that before. Aquarius. So tell me about the Four of Cups. I want to see a little bit more about that. That's too fast. Wait. Four of Cups. Tell me more. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Okay, that one clearly. Knight of Pentacles. So this is a very, this is like the stagnant energy, or like the doubt, or not taking that cup yet, thinking. There's like slowly moving forward energy that happened in the recent past. So possibly you got like a spark of hope with that. Show me more about the world. Tell me more about the world. What is the energy of the world? I'm quite clarifying with the Rider-Waite, if I didn't say it yet. Tell me more about the world. That's interesting. You hear that? It's the Eight of Swords, which is also the connective energy. I think this is your person possibly doesn't recognize you for everything that you are. And with that Ten of Pentacles that we saw in the near future, there's something you are not seeing. Possibly you really have like a projection of who this person is for you and who this person can be. And you're not seeing what this person really is. You're just not seeing the situation for what it is. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords now because it's showed up 2 times. Sorry. Something needs to be said, possibly. That's why my throat is closing up. My throat is sensitive anyway. Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Those are my neighbor kids being a little bit loud there. Eight of Swords. Why? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. I feel like this one. Six of Wands. Six of Wands comes in reverse. And this is like nothing. I feel like I hear like nothing is coming out of this, but you don't wanna see it. Tell me more about Justice in reverse. Tell me about, okay. King of Cups. This is somebody who is possibly withholding of emotions. They are all there, but not very forthcoming. I think this is you. You may be all the feelings, because there's a very painful information, painful energy, possibly, and painful information coming up, because there's some sort of feeling of injustice, like why do I have to deal with this, or why are you taking it out on me? You are unable to bring the love that you feel into the situation. Let me have a look at that Ten of Swords. Interesting. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. I need to wrap this up. It's already 20 minutes. Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. This person is trying to do the work though. But this person is completely I think this person may be just learning about all of this hurt and pain. Possibly this person has been operating a very long time from this pain, and now becoming aware of it and starting to work on it, but possibly it's not I feel like this person just needs a lot of attention for him or herself. I'm starting to feel sorry for this person. Like did I say that? Like past trauma that has possibly been repressed is showing up. Is showing up in this relationship. Somehow it is activated or coming to the surface. And there's not that it has nothing to do with you, although there may be something in your energy that has like that frequency that, I don't know, possibly opened up something in your person. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. It's going to be half an hour. Let's see how long this whole video will be. Three of Cups. Oops. Oh, it is the Lovers in reverse. That's I don't know. I'm sad. Like, this is the potential, but it's just not available right now. Like, these cups cannot be filled because your person just needs to fill their own cup first. And it looks like your cup is filled. Your cup is filled with the World and the King of Cups. And this person, and although you have the space and you are willing to offer that cup to that other person, that this person needs to work on their own cup, and they know it. Like, they actually do seem to take that responsibility. So what is showing up here in the near future is they're just unable to offer you that cup because they just need to work on themselves. Let's have a look for the Page of Cups in reverse. And you really want it. And there's really there is, with the Lovers, there's really this connection between the two of you. Possibly some sort of soul connection. I don't necessarily see counterparts. Possibly you have known each other in a past life. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There is a collaborative energy. Yeah, so I think The Page of Cups is about the collaboration. There's just no space for it because this person hasn't mastered their own emotional energy. It's not matured yet. It's not mastered yet. So he's not or she is not able to cooperate right now. So it's also, yeah, the community, it's just not, communion is just not the place to be. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man energy. Okay. Wow, Two of Cups. Oh my god. This is a destined relationship. That's how it looks like. And I actually don't want to say destined, but it feels like that. Like you have definitely known each other. Wow, this one is on the bottom right now, Three of Swords. You've definitely known each other earlier in this life. You've had maybe earlier a relationship, or perhaps you are already in a relationship, but this is a shift happening in the existing one. And this is why you are hanging on, because you know this, you feel that soul energy, you know each other. That is like also that Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy. Let me see the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, this makes me sad, guys. But it's like I don't know. This is how it is for now. It looks like you. It feels like you need to move on, and possibly just in that way, by not pulling on this person and not asking for pulling on their attention and their energy, and allow this person to work on this trauma, sadness. This needs to happen because this person just cannot, even willing to, cannot offer you what, can just not bring their potential to the table, into the relationship. Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Scarcity mindset. Out in a cold together. Yeah, I think by pushing onward, I mean, it's totally up to you, but if you are trying to push this relationship as it is right now, you're going to find yourself out in the cold. You're not doing a service to yourself, and you're not doing a service to the other person. I'm really sorry. This is sad for both of you. And I do feel like there's a great energy with you. So like I feel like you may be capable to hold space for this, for yourself and for the other. But just don't try to push anything. And don't wait. Don't wait. Okay, let me pull a Moonology card just to wrap it up, as for some advice for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, some advice in regards to this relationship. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I just had a little peek to this again. Death. It may be that there is an end coming to this dynamic as it is right now, but luck is on your side. So I don't know, something about it is either another destined relationship comes forth for you. My belief is that if there is a soulmate, it's like a frequency that is meant for you, that is carried by multiple people. So if this specific person isn't in the frequency that is compatible to yours, it feels like it's time to let it go and know that there is something new coming. Either this person will return to you once this person is ready to offer a cup, or another person will come towards you. Like if you are able to remain in this energy and don't dim your light, don't make yourself smaller, you'll meet somebody who's also in this frequency. Luck is on your side. And this is also new moon, is new cycle, new energy, new beginning. So I'm just wishing you well. I hope this was helpful, and hope to see you next time. Bye, Aquarius. Hi, Libras, welcome. Now it is time for your lovely love reading for the month of July. I hope you're all doing well. The reading is for July, but it is timeless, so whenever you see this message, it may be relevant to you. Reading energy, not gender. And as always, take it as it resonates. I am starting with the oracle card for you. What is the theme of the love relationships for Libra in the month of July? What is the general theme for you, Libra? Okay. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Here you go. Health. Green is a very healing color and also associated with the heart chakra. So that may be relevant to you. Let's pull the tarot right now. I'm gonna pull 9 cards from the Gilded, and I'm going to. Wow, do you really want to come out? I'm gonna take the first 9 cards on the top of the deck. Just gonna shuffle until it feels ready. So bear with me. Feel a little bit of stubbornness and possibly, what is the word for that? Like you have your own way of doing things. So maybe you may be holding on to that. If you are in a relationship or even at work, that you may want to be holding on to your way because you know for sure that is the best way. What is going on in love? Well, Ace of Pentacles just turned around. Just feel... Okay, here we go. What's coming up for you, Libra? The Tower in reverse. Okay. Didn't expect that after that Ace of Pentacles speaking. Anyway. And this is the Moon in reverse for your dynamic, and for your person, the Empress. Okay, interesting. These are all major arcana. I mean, there are some major astrologically, there are major shifts and energies going on. So in that regard, it's maybe not that surprising. There are major arcanas coming up. Current energy, 2 of Cups. Oh, cool. Curious to see what's happening more. 10 of Wands. Okay. May feel like it's a heavy load to carry. Oh my god, 4 of Wands. This seems to be a very destined relationship, although there's something about this that makes it heavy. Somehow. And then in the near future, Queen of Wands coming up. Wow, this seems to be quite tumultuous so far already. 2 of Pentacles, and for your person, whoa, the Emperor. I mean, the Empress and the Emperor are both showing up at the side of your person, unless you. Yeah, I feel like the Tower side is your energy, Empress side is the energy of your person. But if it's the other way around, take it as it resonates. And in the middle, we'll see the dynamic between the two of you. And for your person, we have both the Empress and the Emperor. That is cool. So there seems to be some sort of harmonized energy within this person where both the Empress and the Emperor are present. It may have something to do with the Two of Cups card at your side. There's some sort of divine relationship going on here between divine masculine, divine feminine, and they are quite harmonized in your person if it's not you. So I feel the Tower moment may have something to do with the Moon card. There is, with the Moon card, for the dynamic between the two of you, there's always some sense of things coming to surface, possibly secrets revealed. There may be some secrets between the Empress and you, and this has caused a Tower moment for you because something may have been revealed about the Empress. Empress is a very fertile, nourishing energy. She seems to be very balanced too since she's upright. Nonetheless, there may be some sort of maybe in the presence of the Empress, you haven't been able to hold on to stagnating, limiting patterns for yourself that are kind of a lie, because these kind of patterns and behaviors or thoughts make us believe we don't really have another option but responding or living in a kind of way. And perhaps in the presence of the Empress, any lies that you have been attaching yourself to, they suddenly appear to you as untrue or unsustainable and causing a little Tower moment. This is like when it's upside down, it's still a Tower moment, but maybe not as major as when it's upright. So I feel like something in this Empress energy is possibly awakening something in you. And there's so many awakenings going on right now. Something is destined. I feel like this Empress is destined for you to see eye to eye with yourself. And she's mirroring that energy for you. You are holding that within yourself. So I feel like maybe for the first time you are recognizing the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies operating within yourself, and here they seem to be quite balanced as well. Not as balanced as in the Lovers, but Two of Cups, this is a very independent relationship, interdependent relationship, in which each of you is an independent agent, and you are complementing each other's energy instead of relying on having each other's cup filled, because you're just making sure your cup is filled, and with that you become a wholeness together. But each of you is already whole. So because each of you is already whole, that can only be another wholeness, right? And then Four of Wands is a very stable energy, and for some people this is the Marriage card, and it can also be the Twin Flame card. With the 11-11 symbolism there. So there seems to be something very destined here. And you know, this looks so good, but then we have this energy in the middle. There's something heavy about it. It's not coming. Okay, I get it. Just because it's destined doesn't mean it is easy per se. So I think that is why, and also like when you experience that it is taking a lot of work possibly in your mind, these cards are kind of like a message from spirit it is supposed to be like that. Do not let that put you off guard. We are so with the images of rom-com movies, we never see how it goes afterwards, right? Like it's always we never see the living happily after, but it is implied. But it's like spirit telling us that's not how it is. I mean, it can be happy and it seems to be balanced and stable, but it just takes a little bit of effort and work. Almost, and it also is a bit like you're almost there, so don't give up. So a lot of moon energy here, like moon, and I think this is also a moon. And then let's have a look at the future, near future energy. I mean, this is up for you to make your decision, but as things are right now, this is how it looks like. You may be stepping into a reversed Queen of Wands energy. And then your person may step into a reversed Emperor energy. So I almost feel like you are mirroring here each other. And there's something about balance and energy flow that is not quite there yet. There may be something about energy exchange, how much, because we have the Ten of Wands here, it may have something to do about sorry for my neighbors, they're passing by in the stairways. Just waiting until they pass by. Sorry about that. Something needs to be balanced out here about give and take, I think. And like you're both super powerful. It may have something to do with where your person may be a little bit obsessed with structure and organization and strategy, perhaps even. Maybe it's a work relationship, or even just like the next steps in your relationships. Perhaps like there's something going on about buying a house, planning a marriage, and this person seems to be a little bit tied into the details a lot. And then that it feels like that energy may extinguish your fire a little bit as the Queen of Wands. But then still, you're still the Queen of Wands, so it's just like a little bit, maybe it's a little bit off-putting to you, and you kind of want to lose yourself. Is that the way you say it? Lose yourself just in the energy of passion, just taking off, like it's just taking out the steam a little bit. It feels like, and then there can be like some sort of discord from the Emperor, where he feels like he is pulling the card. It's really about carrying the load, responsibilities, and energy exchange, where there may be some sort of discord, like I already said. Perhaps where he feels like he's carrying most of the responsibilities, and you may be like, I'll carry my responsibilities, but there should be some time for play as well, right? That is how I get my energy. So you just need to balance that out, I think, together, talk about it, and know where you're both coming from. Like and there seems to be a good basis for it with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Let's have a look at the Tower in reverse, clarifying with the right away. Please tell me more about the Tower in reverse. Please tell me more about the Tower in reverse. Oh yeah, and then we're talking about health as your as a general energy. It may actually be very exhausting. Like it really may, like the discord. It's just coming all the time. That's the word that's just coming up. Just may really drain your energy for each of you, and you really need to make sure that you keep moving from your own heart space, and don't start to do things because the other just to please the other person. And that is for both of you, both for the Queen of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. Because you'll be draining yourself. So really make sure that, and also possibly just like it's maybe an uncomfortable conversation about boundaries. What do you need? And just communicate about what makes you operate in a way that feels pleasant to you. And it may be some give and take, like I already said. Healthy boundaries. Okay, let's have a look at the Tower. Tower in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is going to calmer waters. For me, this is always like karmic bullshit that needs to be like thrown out of the boat. And for me, it feels like that the moon has possibly pointed out that karmic bullshit for you, which is causing a little bit of a havoc, like that Tower moment. But it's nothing major. Like you're moving onwards, and it's just like that bullshit is just kind of, you don't need to throw it out because it's thrown out for you with that Tower moment. Let's have a look at the Moon card in reverse. What secrets are hidden or revealed? Yeah, I feel like it's something karmic. This is the Empress. It's tied to the Empress. I really like it how it happens that like we have just the Empress is just right next to the Moon. So it's something in regards to the Empress, and perhaps the Empress has some secrets. Possibly it has something to do with that she's pregnant. I'm just saying, and possibly the fact that she's pregnant is just throwing your world upside down. Yeah, and it may have been like a secret that is possibly still a secret, not to be revealed, but a secret that is revealed to you. Let's have a look at the energy of the Empress now. Empress energy. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Tell me more about the Empress. Tell me more about the Empress, please. Queen of Wands in reverse. You are mirroring each other big time. So I feel like this is like there's something of a timeline changing here, I guess, with the reveal of whatever secret is, possibly a pregnancy, is causing you to become this Queen of Wands in the future, because it's like a ripple effect of the Tower in reverse coming to a place where like possibly like you are really stepping up to whatever the Empress is bringing forth to you. You know, like almost like I really feel like if this is the news of a baby, you're just kind of like possibly right now, because you want to be responsible for that news, you are willing to engage in a commitment, and like do the whole shebang, do what is right. But then, so it's like almost like by that, there's some sort of ripple effect from that news that is causing you to be that Queen of Wands, just losing your steam a little bit, like it's happening too soon, possibly in a relationship where just kind of like where it was steamy, passionate and fun before, it suddenly becomes a little bit responsible. I almost feel like this, because of that birth energy, Your person is a woman, or you are the woman here that is carrying the baby, and because of that news of the Empress, and feeling that responsibility of like creating a stable foundation for your family life and for the little one that's coming to Earth, you're becoming a little bit like obsessed kind of energy to make sure everything is right for the baby. And it's for your person, or if this is you, it's just taking the fun out of it. And I'm just repeating myself. I need to communicate about that. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Just because I'm curious. Oh, that's too many. Putting them back. Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Please tell me more about the Two of Cups. More about it too. This one, the World in reverse. Yeah, it's just like that Tower moment. It's just the news is bringing your world upside down. This relationship is changing your world 180 degrees. But there's nothing bad about it. Like, you're still like in a pretty stable and strong, confident place. I just feel like the fact that it's upside down now because it's turning your world upside down. You may be both be pretty young, or just not expecting a pregnancy at all. Possibly the Empress is even like a very mature woman and it was just like not expected at all. Something with age. Let's have a look at the Four of Wands. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. No, I'm just saying no. Let's have a look. So I'm not gonna. They just tell me no to clarify it. It's clear. Ten of Wands. Let's have a look at Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Let's have a look at Ten of Wands. Tell me more about Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Please tell me more about Ten of Wands. Ooh. Judgment in reverse. Oh, that is really like, it's I feel like where the like relationship may just be, I feel like this may be like a very like new relationship, and like within the first 3 weeks you're pregnant, something like that. So it just kind of like you were like all in the flow and you were on your path and possibly like aligned with your mind, heart and soul, and then it's just like I don't know, I just cannot get of the storyline of, or the timeline of a baby coming to this world. Just it suddenly makes that fruit that was so sweet a little bit bitter, like with this heaviness of needing to carry the burden. It just really like throws you off a little bit. It's almost like you jumping timelines. And I think you're both sticking with it. But I do want to say, you always have the power to change the timeline. So maybe it doesn't have to be as burdensome as you may feel it is right now. That's up to you. Talk about it. Page of Wands flying out, but I don't know why. So I want to have a look at the Two of Pentacles, I think. Two of Pentacles. No, I want to have a look at why the Emperor is upside down. And that is, I think, the last card I'll clarify. And then I'll wrap up with a message for you in regards to this relationship. Libra. I don't know if I congratulated you. It does make me happy. It does feel a lot of things are like, it feels very good. And like you're both there, you're both present. But it feels a little bit, maybe a little more heavy than it needs to be. So this one jumped out. Oh my god. It's about that Four of Wands. Yeah, that Emperor is a little bit stressed. And possibly, if the Queen of Wands, if that's you, or the Queen of Wands in this relationship is owning up to her full power, this person may be pulling less on her or on you, because like they feel stressed and they possibly feel like they need to carry it alone. So possibly just like, yeah, you need to talk. You need to talk, and you need to possibly step up if you're the Queen of Wands in reverse. But also, I mean, doesn't mean that you have to shut up about feeling. Like, you can still invite joy in your relationship and know that if you can pacify the Emperor in reverse in this regard by making sure, or making this Emperor sure, if you help this Emperor in reverse to feel comfortable about this not being an issue, that is in place and you can build on that together, automatically there will be more space for joy if that's what you're longing for. If you remain stubborn, however, and keep pulling on the Emperor and just like, just loosen up. I don't know why that voice came out, but yeah, just loosen up. Just have some fun, then you may communicate, even if it's not the intention, to this Emperor to be not taken seriously. So this person may feel unheard, unseen, and therefore only pulling harder on you to make sure that you understand where they are standing from. So there's choice here. You can either choose to be stubborn, and I felt this stubborn energy, and just like be firm on what you need right now, which may be either of these two positions. You really need to listen to each other and give some space. If you get your fun, you'll have more space to help this Emperor building the stability that is felt that is necessary right now. And if this Emperor gets that stability, there will be more space for joy. So it's really give and take. Okay, let's wrap up with a moon card for you, Libra. I feel excited about you and whatever this like relationship is, wherever you are. It may be a unpleasant surprise, but I feel there's a real good connection between the two of you. Solid, stable. And you may just be both a little bit like just by the shock of the news, just taking a little bit too seriously. And of course it's serious, but it doesn't have to be quite as heavy. Just have to see what the moon kind of like can help you have. What kind of message do the moons have for you? Yeah, a new start is coming. Duh. This is not news, we already knew that. Okay, let's pull one more. It just, I don't know, maybe it is enough. Because like, look at that exclamation mark. There's just like, you know, like, be excited. Like a new, you know, it's maybe not the start that you envisioned, but it's a new start. And it may be celebrated. Be excited about it. There's some space for that. I do want to pull one more card for you. Yeah, yeah. There can be some comic relief, perhaps. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Yeah, you need to adjust. Adjustments do need to be made for this new start coming, and you each have to adjust to that and find a new way to do that together and collaborate. But I feel there's a great potential for you to do so. Let me just, okay. No, okay, just leave it here. Okay, Libras. I hope this was helpful for you and hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, Libra, I'm back. I was clearing up the cards to do the reading for Gemini, and then I realized I forgot to look at the underlying energy for you, and it's Judgment in reverse that we already saw. This is just like, whoa, you're just really thrown off by this news. Okay, I just want to show you because there's just too much synchronicity in this reading. Okay. Bye, Libra. Take care.